Hi guys, happy new year and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So on today's video we are going to learn how to fix a corset busk. So this is called a corset busk. This can help you to open your corset from the front, so you can just lace your corset at the back and then open and close from the front. So guys, we are going to go right into this tutorial. So you're going to go to the market and tell them that you want to get a corset busk. Mind you, this corset busk is mostly used on Victoria corset. So this is what a corset busk looks like. It has the part where you hook the part and to be hooked. I don't know what both parts are called, but this is what it looks like. So there's a particular way to fix this. So if you hook your corset busk and you have this opening at the center, you have it open at the center, that means you did it correct. But if you hooked your corset busk and it is tight, there is no opening at the center, this is very wrong. Please do not fix it like that. You find it difficult to close your corset busk by the time you wear it. So make sure you fix it to have a little opening by the at the center, and that is where you get it right. And then you have to mark the upper part. So that part that starts with 1 inch, that is the upper part. I'm going to mark it with a marker. I tried using a pen, but pen did not work. So you're going to mark it with a marker. I marked it with the letter T, that means top. So you must mark it so that you don't make a mistake while making while trying to impute it. Can you see? I marked it with the letter T, both the one to hook and the one you're hooking. So this is how it's supposed to be. So guys, let's get right into sewing this corset bust into our corset. So you are going to get your corset, your already joined corset. Remember, you are going to join your corset in such a way that the center front and the center back is going to be open. Remember that the center back, you're already going to put your loop for your lacing. That is the loops there. I've already put my loops. So you are going to join it. That means you are joining the side of both sides. So you have the right side and the left side. So you are going to go ahead and close by at least 2.5 inches, the upper part and the down part. And I am starting off with the right side of my corset. So this is the right side of the corset. Remember, this corset is from the center front to the center back. So this is the right side. You're going to close the upper part and you're going to close the down part. Do not close it all the way. Just close up to like 2 inches or 2.5 inches, so that you can be able to open inside your corset, so you can be able to insert the corset box very well. If you close all the way, you find it difficult while inserting the corset box. So I'm done closing. So next thing, I'm going to get this side of the box. Make sure you take note of the top. You are going to place it on your corset, giving a 1/2 inch that you are going to use to close your corset, and you are going to mark out. So I'm going to mark this out. You are going to mark out the way it is. Can you see? You're going to mark out so that you know where to sew and where to leave. So if you mark and get to that point that you used to hook, you jump and you mark again, get to that point you used to, you jump, mark again, get to the point that you hook with, and you jump. So you're going to do the all the way down. So this is how you are going to mark your corset bust. You mark and get to the part you are going to hook it, and you are going to jump. All the way down, all the way down. So guys, this is what it looks like. Can you see? This is what it looks like. So I'm going to join. So if I join and get to the part I stopped, I am going to stop and I'm going to jump. And so that part is the part that the hook of the corset box is going to come out. So if I sew and get to where I stopped marking, I'm going to jump to the next one and sew. Get to where I stopped marking, I'm going to jump. So I'm going to do that all the way down. You're going to do that all the way down. All the way down. Can you see what I'm doing? You sew, get to the part you stopped marking, you jump to the next part, then you continue. All the way down. Can you see? So you're going to go ahead and turn over your corset. Go ahead and turn it over. Go ahead and turn it over. Can you see? Turn over. So after turning, you are going to go ahead and insert that particular busk, that one that we used to mark out. You're going to go ahead and insert it. Remember the top. Remember the part that we marked top. So you're going to place it inside, and you're going to make those hooks, those parts that we are going to use to hook the corset bust to come out from those parts that you join, that you skipped, those parts that you skipped. So this part of the corset bust is going to come out from there. It's going to come out from there. Please, if this is your first time coming across the channel, thank you very much for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever we make a post. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video and also air your views, your thoughts, your questions via the comment section, and I'm ever ready to answer you. So can you see is out? Is out. Can you see? Can you see is out? So I'm going to secure with pin. Once you are sure that is out, you are going to secure the end part with pin. You are going to secure with pin because you are going to sew. You're going to sew that part. So secure with pin first so it doesn't shift or it doesn't give you difficulty. So after that, you're going to go ahead and close up the remaining parts of the upper part and the down part of your corset. Go ahead and close the upper part and the down part of your corset. Go ahead and close. Can you see? Go ahead and close. So also from the down part, you're also going to close the down part. You're also going to close the down part. So you know you're going to leave you are going to leave a part at the center back that you're going to use to turn your corset. Can you see? This is what it looks like. Can you see our pin? So we are going to sew. You are going to sew on that line to secure. You're going to sew beside the corset horse to secure the horse so it doesn't move from there. So you have to remove the pin. So we are done with that side, and this is us moving to the left side. This is the left side of the corset busk. So you're also going to go ahead and sew. You're also going to go ahead and sew the upper part and also sew the down part, just as we did. And you're going to sew the upper part, the down part, and you're going to sew the side. This is the center front. The center front, you sew the upper part like the 2.5 inches, you sew the down part like 2.5 inches, and you're going to close up the center front completely. You're going to sew the center front completely. So after closing the sides, you also the upper part and the down part, you're also going to close up the side. That is the center front. Go ahead and close up the center front. Notch your edges and turn your fabric over. Notch your edges and turn your fabric over. You're going to turn it over. You're going to go ahead and get that first piece that we already placed, that the part that has the hook. Can you see? So you're going to use it to mark out. You're going to mark the center of that hook. You're going to make a mark for the center of each of the hook. So you're going to get your biro. You're going to use your biro to make a mark in the center of each of the hook. In the center of the hook, can you see? So while placing it, please don't place your fabric on top, just place it by the side. Let the two pieces, the left and the right, let them kiss. They should just kiss. Do not place it on top. Do you understand? Then you mark out the center. Then you're going to take this piece. Remember to take note of the top. Remember, can you see? That's the top. You are going to place it inside, and you are going to make sure that the knob, each of the knob, is on that point that you marked out. Can you see? You're going to make sure that the knob is on that part that you marked out. Place it very well. Don't make mistakes while placing this, please. Do not make mistakes. So make sure that the knob is on the spot that you marked out, and you're going to secure this with your pin. You're going to secure with your pin. So you're going to do this for all the way down. Can you see? Make sure the knob is on top. That knob on the bust is on top of that place that you marked out. So you're going to go ahead and secure with your pin. So you're going to do this all the way down. All the way down. Can you see? You're going to do this all the way down and secure with your pin. Make sure the knob is pointing on that part you marked. Make sure it is pointing on that part you marked, and you are going to secure with your pin. If you are watch up to this moment, that means this video is really helpful to you. Please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, also turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video. So go ahead and pin. Make sure the knob is facing the parts that you marked out, and you go ahead and pin. Then after pinning down, you are going to go ahead and use your razor blade. You're just going to make a small cut on that part you marked out with the knob facing that part. So the knob is going to be there. You're going to make a small cut. Please make it very small so that it is not wide. If you just make a small cut, then you are going to force the knob out of that small cut. So you just make a small cut and force the knob out of the small cut. Force the knob out of the small cut, so you don't have to make a big cut, so that it is not too much. Can you see? Can you see? So you're going to do that for all of them. You're going to do that for all of them. Make a small cut and force the knob out of the small cut. Can you see what I'm doing? So I'm trying as much as possible so that the cut I'm making is not going to be too much. This is a seam ripper. So I'm trying as much as possible so that the cut I'm making is not going to be much. And you force the knob out of the cut. Can you see? So you're going to do it for the other ones. You're going to do it for all of them. So after that, let me check what I did. Can you see? Can you see? This is okay. We are done with our corset bust. So you are just going to go ahead and sew both sides. Mind you that this outfit I made it has pleats, so I did not sew. I just tacked it beneath. But if you're sewing, if it's a proper Victorian corset, if it does not have pleats like this one, if the bonding channels are outside, please kindly sew, and see you on my next tutorial. Bye.